Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Kansas City Royals. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat. George Brett, he of course leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Zach Greinke.
Boog, over 200 career wins. That's a lot by today's standards. Tells you about the longevity of his career, his ability to work deep into games, even when he doesn't have his best stuff.
All right, ready to get underway. And here's the veteran outfielder, Kenny Lofton. Next one misses. Now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Popped up. Lopez racing over to make the catch. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
One down, base is empty. On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Santana. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Larry Doby.
Larry Doby digs in for the Guardians. Good contact guy, good defender. 2 outs. Hit hard, base hit. And that extends the inning.
I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball up. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jim Thome. 3-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Guardians lead 1. And now the Royals will get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the first. And on the mound today, Cy Young. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Bottom of the first. And now Johnny Damon. The pitch. That one fouled off. The wind and the pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Next pitch is popped up. Jimenez moving under it. Makes the catch. One up, one down.
Batting second.
And here now, the lineup for the Royals. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. At Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
He put a drive into that ball, and he was rewarded for it for sure. He probably wondered a little bit if he got enough of it to clear the fence in the air, but I'm sure he's plenty happy jogging into second with the automatic double.
Man at second with one away. So up now for Kansas City, George Brett. The count 2-1. Brett swings and crushes one. Deep to right field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Young picks over. Brett dives back in. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Stays alive. One out and a runner at second. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. And he deals.
Full count, 3-2.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. To kick the 3-2. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Three-two on the way, and it's fouled away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
On a line, base hit. Coming around third is Brett. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up, and right there we see the result.
Man at first with one gone. Here's Hunter Dozier to the dish. Foul ball there. And now the count is even.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Still only one out here in the inning. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And there's 2 away.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here comes a pitch. The other way. And a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Batting 7.
First and second, 2 down. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. 2 on, 2 outs. Good eye right there.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Next one is off the plate. 3-1 now. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is fouled back.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Stays alive. Kicks and deals. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Second inning coming up here in Kansas City. It's the Royals 2 and the Guardians nothing. Back here in Kansas City, top of the second. Here's Jose Ramirez. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The pitch. This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball. The wide to kick the pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Santana steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Josh Naylor.
Here's Josh Naylor. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Here's a 1-1. To the right side. The throw to second. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. And he'll pull into second safely.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Owen Miller.
Now it's the shortstop, Owen Miller. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. 1 left for the Guardians. They trail it here 2-0. And welcome back. Now it's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez. One now. And there's the strike.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. And now it's even up. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
The next pitch misses, and the count's full. Righty to the plate. Popped in the air, left field, and it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Number 11 digs in now, moves to first, and he's back in on a dive. Next offering is in for a strike.
Count is 1 and 2.
And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
This one popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. When you look at Benintendi, think about this. He played in the same conference as both Alex Bregman and Dansby Swanson. Those 2 guys picked ahead of him in the first round. But it was Benintendi who was the SEC Player of the year they all got drafted.
Yeah, the organization clearly saw something special in this kid as a prospect, and it's paid off nicely.
Fouled off left side. Move to first. Lopez back in standing. Another move to first, and he's back again. Liner, base hit. Lopez on his horse coming home. Miller with a relay throw, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Royals leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, here's the catcher, Austin Hedges. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played. A good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
The wind of the pitch. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. Next one is off the plate. And the count is filled up. Kicks and fires. To the right side, Lopez collects. Whips it to first. And one away in the top of the third.
The batter, the center fielder, Kenny Lofton.
Kenny Lofton digs in for the Guardians. This guy has turned into a beast.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
Benintendi racing over to make the catch.
Up next for Cleveland, the left fielder, Grady.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in is the speedy Grady Sizemore. Grounded out his first time up. Left-hand batter waits. The 2-1 is high. And a pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Count is 3-2.
Righty delivers. And a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now Larry Doby. Next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And here it comes. There's a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Tying run at the plate. Now fly ball to right center. Damon drifts towards it. And that ends the inning. Guardians leave 1. And they're down 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, here's the third baseman, George Brett. And a pitch.
I remember when all the eyes in baseball were on Brett as he chased the magic 400 mark in 1980. Didn't miss by much. Finished at 390.
Hard hit left side. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already? And the batter now, Salvador Perez. The 1-1. That's a strike. The season Brett had in 80 was out of this world. Led the league in average, slugging, and OPS. Runner at first with no outs here. Now this is in the air down the line. Sizemore racing over to make the catch.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter.
So digging in, Hunter Dozier. And there's something you don't see very much in today's game, the pitch out. Throw over to first. Brett dives back in. The pitch.
Ball that's outside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
The pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Next offering is fouled back. Three and two now. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Brett runs. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
He'll strike him out, throw him out to end the inning, trying to force some action on offense, but he was all over it behind the plate.
Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jim Thome. And the pitch. In the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the right-hander deals. That one drilled left field. Way back there. Bangs off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline. And they trail by 1.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
No outs, runner at first. And now it's Josh Naylor. The pitch stays alive. Next one off the plate inside, and it's 3-2. Hit on the ground might be 2. Santana to second, and it's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Two outs, base is empty. Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back here in Kansas City, now it's the DH, Bobby Witt Jr.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next offering is in the dirt. Lifted in the air, right field. Naylor gets under it. 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos.
And now it's going to be Carlos Santana. 0 for 1 so far. And he deals. Now front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of the StatCast treatment, Singy.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
Steal! Nicky Lopez up to the plate.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hedges throw. Got him. Caught stealing.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run called from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
One and 2 now. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Young makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's a speed threat, Owen Miller. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Perez on to first, in time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
The catcher, number 17, Austin Hedges.
Austin Hedges stands in. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch.
Count 4.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The wind and the pitch. This to third. Brett collects it. Whips it across. Got him.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Kenny Lofton.
Here's the center fielder, Kenny Lofton. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Next offering upstairs.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and
hammered down the line, could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second, and the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Grady Sizemore. 1 for 2. Now a check swing on 3-1. Appeal to third. And he went around, says Ricky Holiday. Stays alive.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And Benintendi able to make the grab. 1 left for the Guardians, and our score remains 2-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is number 11. Got him looking. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Johnny Damon. And a pitch. Now one missed.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
That one down the line. Gathers and throws to first. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Out towards left center. He can't get there. It's a base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 down, and next up for the Royals, George Brett. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. The next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Left-hand hitter waits. Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next one misses. Full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 3-2. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ground ball right side. Jimenez gloves it. The throw to first, and that is the inning. So one left for Kansas City. They lead it 2-1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, all set for the top of the sixth. And now the DH, Larry Doby. Two-one now. That misses off the outside edge.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Kicks and fires. That one pushed to the left and foul. The wind of the pitch. The punch out there. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far not showing a ton of signs of fatigue.
The first baseman, Jim Thome.
So in now for Cleveland, Jim Thome. Into center and a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now it's going to be Jose Ramirez. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. At the belt and fires. Towards first. Quick feed to second for one. Can't hang on. Stepping up for the Guardians, Josh Naylor.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
2 outs. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's got it, and that is out number 3. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Royals 2 and the Guardians 1. Bottom of the 6th, and now here is Salvador Perez. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Zach Plesac appears to be getting loose. Quantrill getting loose as well. Righty delivers. On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Hunter Dozier.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Hunter Dozier. And a pitch. And a strike on the outside edge. And here it comes. That one inside, and it's 2-2. The pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Next offering is fouled back. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Up next to the board, the designated hitter,
Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. Ball to strike. This ball's chopped on the ground. On to first. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Amir Garrett. And he'll work on holding this lead. Well, one-run game. So in now for Cleveland, Andres Jimenez. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. And a pitch. Hit in the air, right field. Dozier in position. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Owen Miller digs in for the Guardians. And now the lefty stays alive. Next pitch way upstairs. Bullpen action for the Royals. Taylor Clark up and throwing. Stamont warming up as well. The tying run at the plate. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one is absolutely belted. That ball's carrying. Hauls it in on the warning track.
The catcher, number 17, Austin Hedges.
Austin Hedges now. The pitch. That one to first. Santana takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there, and they trail it here 2-1. Zach Plesac gets handed the rock out of the pen, and he'll do his best to keep this close.
Number 34, Zach Plesac.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-2. High fly ball out into left center field. And there's one away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Nicky.
So up next, Nicky Lopez. Right-hander kicks, deals. Hot shot to third. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batter, number 11.
And now the shortstop, number 11. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
And that chance handled. To first, inning over. KC down in order, but they still lead it 2-1. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Josh Stamont, and this is his season debut. We go to the 8th at the plate. Kenny Lofton.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Next offering down in the dirt. Action in the pen down there. Scott Barlow, the closer, is getting loose. And a 2-1 on the way. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's one down.
The left fielder, number 24, Grady Sizemore.
Next to hit, Grady Sizemore. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Next pitch in the dirt. And that's ball 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And that one in the air center field. Damon settles under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now that designated hitter, Larry Doby.
Larry Doby getting ready to hit. The 1-1. That one ran inside, almost got him. In the air, left side. Benintendi on the move. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he gets there. The tying runs at third with a triple.
His second knock of the night.
The first baseman, Jim Tony.
A move coming at third base. On to pinch run, Ahmed Rosario.
Number 1, Ahmed.
And up next for Cleveland, Jim Thome. And a pitch. Strike 2. The tying run is 90 feet away. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Next pitch is popped up. Lopez. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. Guardians strand a couple. They're down 2-1. Welcome back. Leading off, Johnny Damon. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
On the ground, Jimenez throw to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
So up now for Kansas City, Andrew Benintendi for the 4th time tonight.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
And he grounds one back up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Runner on at first with one gone. George Brett steps in for the Royals. Here's a 1-1. Oh, and that deflects off his glove. Sends it to first. Brett out on the play.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez, 1 for 3. Man at second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is down low.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
And he deals. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Runner leads away at second. That to right. Naylor settles underneath it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Royals lead 1. They lead it 2-1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Scott Barlow. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Scott.
Well, 1-run game, so in now for Cleveland, Josh Naylor. Right-handed reliever.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Next offering is down low. Full count now.
That's a really good take.
Payoff pitch. Line to left. And that's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And up next for Cleveland, Andres Jimenez. Barlow throws to first. Strong gets back easily. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. The pitch. 3-2 now.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Lopez, 1. Out of Santana, 2.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Owen Miller. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. Down to their final strike. And that one missing low. And the right-hander deals. Got him! And that's the ball game.
A great start to this 4-game series to get the first one at home, but these guys know they've got some work to do because they could easily drop the next 3 if they're not careful. Can't get too comfortable. Get some rest, come back for the next one, and be ready to take game 2.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Cleveland, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.